Welcome students. Today I will discuss gravitation. Assamese etu koi madhyakarshon ba madhyakarshon shakti. Gravitation, this video whatever I am going to share with you, this will be beneficial for class 9 students, class 10 students, especially 10+1, that is higher secondary first year students. तीनों class के लिए this video will be beneficial. I am not going to teach you the whole gravitation. I will just come to how Newton has discovered the law of gravitation. This is known as Newton's law of gravitation. We know Newton saw the apple falling towards the earth. Okay. Now Newton had discovered there must be a force of attraction between the apple and the earth. So what he guessed, that means there might be any force or the same law of physics is applicable for apple and the earth as well as the moon and the earth. But the problem was what he discovered, what he thought. He thought there is a little distance between the apple and the earth, but there is a huge distance between the moon and the earth. Next question, next doubt, what was coming to his mind? Okay, apple is a body, we can consider it as a body or particle, but earth is not a particle. Moon is not a particle and earth is not a particle. But still he developed an idea, since moon and earth are separated by a large distance, we can consider moon and earth as a separate entity or separate particle. Moon is a particle, earth is a particle because they are separated by a large distance. But what about apple and earth? Apple can be considered as a particle or a body. Earth is not a body. So he did much more R&D, research and development. What should be the exact idea? What should be the exact concept? So he was trying to convince everybody. Okay. Now, at last he concluded the same law of physics, same force is between apple and earth and the moon and earth. And what he given an idea, this is known as theory of shell by Newton. He said earth is a particle. How? Because the whole mass of earth is supposed to be concentrated at a single point or the center of the earth. We have not seen center of the earth. I think nobody have seen center of earth. So he imagined a point. The whole mass of the earth is supposed to be concentrated at a single point or central point, and that is later on this is known as center of mass of the earth. So he realized and he was convinced, yes, the same law of physics, same force between apple and the earth and moon and the earth. Okay. So the concept came, apple and moon versus apple and earth and moon and earth. So okay, fine. The same law of force is applicable between apple and earth and moon and earth. Now he guessed one more thing. What he guessed? Suppose A is the acceleration of a body which is falling towards earth surface A. So he guessed, see, it's not a formula. He guessed, first of all, he guessed acceleration is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. Acceleration is inversely proportional to r square. Means what is r? R is the distance between the body which is falling. This is a body and this is falling and this is the earth surface. So he imagined this is r. So when the body will be coming closer and closer and closer, so Newton guessed the acceleration is going to increase and increase and increase. It was his guessing. So before that, Newton himself developed Newton's second law of motion, which says F equal to m into A. So he said since acceleration is inversely proportional to r square, so force is inversely proportional to m by r square. Okay. Now he thought, again there is a third law of motion discovered by Newton, developed by Newton. What is the third law of motion? If a body is experiencing a force due to earth, okay, suppose this is F1, the same earth must be feeling or must be experiencing a force due to the body, because it's Newton's third law of motion. So if F1 is the force experienced by body due to earth, it is pulling down, earth is pulling down the body. So there is a F2 force which is experienced by earth due to body B, and F1 must be equal to F2. So now Newton realized if these two forces are equal, that means this force must depend on mass of the earth, because F equal to ma. That means this force not only proportional to small m by r square. Small m kya hai? Small m is the mass of the body which is falling towards earth. So if capital M is the mass of earth, so he developed force is proportional to capital M into small m divided by r square. Now Newton was himself convinced. This is the mathematical explanation. Because when you discover a law, it will be law when this can be expressed in a mathematical model. So if force is proportional to capital M into small m by r square, if we want to replace this sign by equal sign, what will happen? There will be a constant. The constant will be, force is G. Capital G is a constant into m into small m by r square. What is this capital G? It is known as universal gravitational constant. Universal gravitational constant. This is G, and the value will be 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton into meter square by kg square. So this is, and this value is not going to change whether it's earth, whether it's a galaxy, whether it's a moon, whether it's a Jupiter. This is a universal constant. The whole universe, wherever you want to go, this value is constant. Okay. So this is the famous law of Newton's law of gravitation. Can you imagine one thing? Just imagination. It is not going to happen. Imagination. Say there is a miracle. There is a miracle and G is increased. Suppose it is just a mere imagination. G is increased by 10 times. Matlab G into 10. If G is multiplied by 10, that means force is increased, because force depends on the value of capital G. The force of attraction is very, very large because G is increased by 10 times. So force is increased by 10 times. Okay. If this force of attraction is increased by 10 times, I am standing on the floor, and if there is a very large gravitational force, if earth is pulling my body, I will be crushed into the floor. Okay. I cannot stand. I cannot sit. Now somehow, if we, again it's imagination, if we get a value of G which is 1/10 of G, matlab capital G divided by 10. So force will be reduced to 1/10, a very small gravitational force. Then what can happen? Imagine. Then there is a, suppose 25 floor, 30 floor, 40 floor building. We can jump off the building. Okay, we can jump to the highest floor and then we can jump, because there is very little gravitational force. We can jump the building. By jumping, we can reach third floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor. Okay, so this is just an imagination, but we must understand it practically. I hope this is the introduction of levitation is beneficial for you. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe if you feel it is beneficial for the students, and share it also. Thank you.